Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another daily energy draw. This is going to be for Tuesday, January 26th, I believe, 2021. Remember, take the messages how and when they resonate for you. Okay, I'm getting called to the Work Your Light deck, so it really feels like high ascension energies today or this week as I'm channeling. So we're going to have a sacred union energy update as well as an ascension energy update where we dive less about the connection, less about the partnership, even though that is the path for many of you to ascension. We're going to talk about the collective energies as a whole. I'm getting drawn to that. That'll be later this week. So let's see what we have today. It'll either be an ascension energy update or a starseed reading, light worker reading, or I'll just do channel messages, but it feels like there's a lot that is coming in right now. So do make sure that you stay tuned to the channel. As you guys know, I just kind of go with the flow, whatever it is that they want to do, whatever it is that they want to bring in, but that's what it's feeling like right now. Okay. All right, Spirit, what do you have to say for my collective for Tuesday? That's too many. I'm going to take all that. What do you have to say for my collective for Tuesday? Okay, we have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? And we have Mentacon. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. This really feels like a freshness. This really feels like a newness. And this is following up on yesterday's energy where it was almost like there's like a newly awakened. And that's what we're doing. For those of you who have been on this ascension awakening journey, who have been with us for a while, that's really what we're doing. We are the guides. We are the way showers. We're the leaders. A lot of us have been doing a lot of the healing work within ourselves, but as we do the healing work and clearing work within ourselves, we are healing and clearing for the collective, because remember, we are all one. We are all connected through the same source energy. And so it's that quantum entanglement energy. As you're affected, it affects other people. You know, as one thing changes, it changes things over on this end as well. So we've really been awakened, we've really been ascending, we've really been doing the work, but now we're being called to step up. And we've been channeling this for the past few months where we're in this transition period and they're saying no longer. So I feel like maybe, especially with this full moon, we're transitioning into really at the tail end of closing out one cycle. We've been in this kind of in between, we've been in this transition period, but we're starting that new cycle. We're starting that new level of ascension, that new level of awakening, that higher level of awakening. And a lot of us are going to be called to step up, to, I'm hearing, stand out in some way. Not stand out as in, you know, on the stage or in the spotlight, but just to rise up more fully into our mission, into our purpose, into why we came here. And they're saying specifically why you volunteer to come here. And I'm laughing because it's like, oh my gosh, why did I come here? Every light worker goes through that experience, especially when you go through a dark night of the soul or a particular heavy purge. We were saying, why did I come? I don't want to be here. Why did I come? This is why you came. You came because you're meant to be that priest or priestess. You're meant to share that wisdom and guide others to their own empowerment, to their own sovereignty, to their own inner guidance, to find that light within themselves. And that's what this energy is. Even though you have that longing for home, you recognize that you are home and this is your purpose. And you're calling in that energy of home to assist you. You're not separate from home. And that's part of this awakening as well, where we believe that even that though we were, for many of us, we're starseeds, we come from different galaxies, and we've had that longing for home. We've had that. For me, it's Andromeda. Every time I hear Andromeda, I tear up because I'm very, very connected to the Andromedans, and it just feels so much like home. In this lifetime, it's very funny because I've felt that in various different places, various different countries, France being one of them. France feels like the home of my heart, of this incarnation, of this soul, of this body, of this, you know, previous incarnations. I've had many lifetimes, and that feels like home. But in a broader perspective, it's because it feels like Andromeda, my origins, my soul origins. For a lot of us, that longing for home is because we felt very separate. We felt very divided. It felt like we were kind of plopped here and forsaken or forgotten or neglected or abandoned. what we're doing in this ascension journey is remembering that abandonment is an illusion, neglect is an illusion, separation is an illusion. That even though we might have felt abandoned or neglected or forsaken, that or separate, that we are never disconnected, that we are always connected, especially to source. And what we're doing right now is remembering even further. That's part of this next level of our ascension journey, this next level of awakening, is closing out the illusion of separation, really clearing out that illusion of disconnect. And that's where we're remembering, if we feel like we're disconnected, if we feel like we're separate, if we feel that longing for home, that homesickness, we're remembering that that's clearing out, and we're remembering more fully that home is within us. Source, God, the universe, is within us. And when Source, God, the universe, is within us, then we have everything that we need. Then we are home. And that is how we ascend. That is how we become an ascended master. That is how we become masters within ourselves, I should say. But many of us are on the path to ascend mastery. So light workers, way showers, guides, gods, goddesses, priests, priestesses, however you resonate with this. I know that this is a very trying time, but hold steady, keep your center. I know that you might feel a little bit homesick, but know that you came here for a purpose, and you're being launched into that next level of your purpose, into the next level of your mission. You're being called to lead. You're being called to step up. You're being called to rise. And as you do that, you're lighting the way for others who are just newly awakening or just newly embarking on this ascension journey, or even those who are just getting ready to step into the next level of their ascension journey. Remember, there are more and more levels of awakening. It's a never-ending spiral. The deeper we go, the more we ascend. And so everybody is at their exact place and time and phase that they need to be in for their own soul's journey, for their own soul's evolution. And so a lot of us are just lighting the way for them to continue to ascend and awaken and rise within themselves. We are guiding the way. That's what we are. We are holding the light. We are helping to heal the collective so that we can all heal within ourselves. And remember unity consciousness. Remember that we are never disconnected, that we are never separate, that is just the illusion of that 3D matrix, of that false programming, that dense, heavy energy that we had been in for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. We are rising out of that. That is that pivotal point where we are right now as a collective. We're truly, truly ascending out of that energy, rising in dimensions, shifting in consciousness, shifting dimensions to bring in more of that light, to bring in more of that unity consciousness. So, hold the light, stay steady, stay centered, and know that you are doing exactly what you're meant to be doing, exactly what your soul signed up for. Don't be afraid. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for today's daily. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and we'll see you tomorrow.